copper-2 sulfate, zinc chloride, and sodium chloride are soluble salts. If you take a closer look, you will see that these salts are like crystals. Soluble salts can be prepared from one of these reactions. Key in your answer in the space provided. Click on the check button once you are done. Lead-2 iodide is also a salt. However, physically it is different from the other salts. Does that mean lead-2 iodide is prepared differently than the other salts? Let's find out. At the end of this lesson, students should be able to describe the preparation of insoluble salts, write chemical and ionic equations for reactions used in the preparation of salts.
Let us look at how an insoluble salt, for example, lead-2 iodide, is prepared. Can you name the materials and apparatus needed for the process? Click on the materials and apparatus. To prepare lead-2 iodide salt, we need 2 units of 50 ml measuring cylinders, a filter funnel, a 100 ml beaker, and filter papers. The materials needed are 10 cubic centimeters of 0.5 mole per cubic decimeter lead-2 nitrate solution, 10 cubic centimeters of 0.5 mole per cubic decimeter potassium iodide solution, and distilled water. Let's take a look at how lead-2 iodide salt is prepared. Click on the Method button. Pour the potassium iodide in a beaker containing lead-2 nitrate solution. Observe what happens. Filter the yellow precipitate. Wash the yellow precipitate with a little distilled water. Finally, dry the yellow precipitate by pressing it between 2 filter papers. Can you name the yellow precipitate? Is there any salt in the filtrate or is it just water? What do you think? Let's prepare 3.2 grams of lead-2 chromate 6 salts. Click on the apparatus and materials needed to prepare 3.2 grams of lead-2 chromate 6 salt. Click on the check button to check your answer. Sorry, try again. These are the materials and apparatus needed for the preparation of lead-2 chromate 6 salt. Now, do you remember how to prepare an insoluble salt? Click and drag to rearrange the method in the correct sequence. Click on the check button when you're done. Now, let's watch the video on the preparation of lead 2 chromate 6. Are the solutions used in the preparation of lead 2 iodide. What happens when the potassium iodide is added to lead 2 nitrate? When both solutions are mixed together, two new products, lead iodide, an insoluble salt, and potassium nitrate, a soluble salt, are formed. Now, key in the chemical equation from the chemical word equation. Check your answer when you're done. Now, key in the ionic equation from the chemical equation. Check your answer when you're done. The potassium and nitrate ions appear on both sides of the equation. They remain unchanged. These ions are called spectator ions. The net ionic equation is obtained by cancelling out the spectator ions. This is how you write the net ionic equation for the formation of insoluble salts. Now, can you key in the chemical word equation, chemical equation, ionic equation, and net ionic equation for lead 2 chromate 6? Click on the check button when you're done.
Based on the product given, suggest the reactants used in the following chemical reactions. Complete the chemical word equations, ionic and net ionic equations. Key in your answer and click on the check button when you're done. Incorrect. Please try again. The instructions from active voice. In this lesson, we have learned that insoluble salts can be prepared by a precipitation reaction. In the precipitation reaction, aqueous solutions of two soluble salts are mixed together and react to form soluble and insoluble salts. Insoluble salt can be separated from the soluble salt by filtration. The net ionic equation for insoluble salts is shown in the table. Salts play an important role in our daily life. For example, rock salt is used on icy roads during winter. Alum is a salt used to clarify water in purification process. Silver bromide is a salt used in processing foams. And sodium carbonate is used in the manufacture of glass. Do you know that salts are also used in the medical field? Find information on the usage of insoluble salts in the medical field.